for those of us on this awakened pathway of, okay, I get to choose something new for my life. Like what I get to choose is love. And it's the kind of love that doesn't hurt, the kind of love that, like, and I don't want to put out what it's not, because I've had a lifetime of choosing to say that's not what love is to me. I'm now moving into that part of love where I choose what I do want it to be. Does that make sense? Like kind of going through that new doorway. Even the imagery of your video, where it's like, I got to release all the stuff that no longer serves me. And now I get to choose what I do want in my life. And so what I'm choosing is that kind of love that brings, like the most powerful co-creation and allowing myself to be fully seen for who I am in all aspects of my life without having to hide who I am. And finding that is that propels, like 1 + 1 = 3. Like we
Yes.
get to co-create something magical together because we both are coming from that place of wanting to be seen, wanting to be heard, wanting to be loved so deeply and truly without having any of the disruptions and the things from the past. Like we let all of that go. So yeah, that's what I claim.
I love it so much. That's gorgeous. Thank you. Just reminds me of another song that I created, which was about my journey, and it's
Yeah.
always turning it around to choosing love, and I chose love anyways.
Well, yeah, and you've got a magical love. Like you've got a great love.
And we all have that too.
True.
Right?
And you know what? And love comes in different forms.
It does.
Like I have a wonderful magical love with my son. Like he's such
Yeah.
an incredible cool kid. And I remember when he was first born, like that was I remember saying to myself, "Oh, I'm gonna cry saying this, but like for the first time I know what love feels like." Is like
Oh.
the moment that my son was born. And and to be able to have that pure innocent sweetness of like just loving you because you're there, because of who you show up in the world as, and
Right.
not having to pretend, not having to be somebody that you're not, not having to overcompensate for failures or, any of that kind of stuff. Like it was just pure, beautiful love from God. And it was like, we could all be so lucky to feel that way.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, that's so gorgeous. I love hearing that. It makes me so excited. Having being able to touch that. And I hit my just really deep experience of love when I was in the deepest place of trauma that there could ever been with people around me that were dying. And I reached that point of love for everybody
Yeah.
because I was also witnessing souls release. I was witnessing all kinds of things happen. But in that moment, there was I think it's probably like mid of my some of my deepest trauma where there was just a dead silence and a breath and the immensity of love that was in the space regardless of what was going on. um I mean I can't even describe. I can't, obviously I don't have words for that, but for everybody in the space. And that continuation after that was just massive for me. So that the deepness of love, even regardless of anything that's going on currently, even if anybody who's listening to this is in chaos or in the middle of transformation or I don't know, that's a constant and it's there and it looks different to everybody,
Well,
right?
and once you're able to touch it once and having that overwhelming, like deep emotion to help you get to that place,
Sure.
once that access point is open to you, you can get back there at any time.